Hello, welcome back, summoners. Alright, so while we are waiting, I just had like breaking news that Meteo stepped down from the Cloud9 jungler, and I will be playing jungle, which is kind of a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. So right now the game is about to start, and there should be a mandatory pause on the first part or first few seconds of this game here. I'm just waiting for the entire thing to load, and I have to press the J button there, and there we go. There we go. So the mandatory pause, and I'm gonna go in speaking Tagalog now. So sa lahat ng mga taga-subaybay ngayon, ang pangalan ko ayan Saint21, at ito naman tayo ngayon na nag-upisa manood or mag-cast, mag-stream ng laro dito sa tiebreaker number 2, round 2 actually. So habang hinihintay natin yung boss, dahil kanina ay nag-stream ako, nag-chat ako gamit ang wikang Ingles, Katagalog ngayon para maiba naman. Sa side ng blue side, ang Summoner's Clothes, si Sivir, si Double Imp para sa Sivir, Ulax para sa suporta as Nami, Watabiru para sa gubat or jungle, at gamit niya ay Rek'Sai, Catchy sa suporta, sa top lane, sa taas, sa ibabaw, at siya gagamit niya ay Shen, at si One True Bob o sa Tagalog ang tunay na Bob ay ang tunay na Bob ay nasa gitna at gamit niya ay Cho'Gath. At sa red side, isang Blood Knight Summoners, sa gubat, si Rengar, si Tuesday. Sa suporta, ang team captain, si Yushiro. As Brom, Velvet Grey. Sa top lane, gamit niya ay Pantheon, si True, the one with G's sa ADR. Gamit ay Twitch, at si Ian Hart bilang sa mid lane, gamit niya ay Ari. So, medyo mahirap pala magtagalog din. Hindi din ako sanay magtagalog sa casting. So, when it comes to things like this, a lot of things will always go through. Right now, as Summoner's Clothes is trying to invade the red side all together as one, and they will need to make sure that they will not be spotted by the Rengar, and they will be exposing themselves right now, placing a ward, and they should be able to clear that. That's a 5 gold advantage, ladies and gentlemen. So they will look for other ways right now to fix the issue that we are facing right here. So the main problem that that Blood Knight Summoners have is the lack of communication. When I last saw their game, and they were trying to dominate the game using their individual skills, especially trying to do things here. So a lot of things will be happening right now. A lot of things. So, ito ang advantage nito dito sa mid lane ay kaya mo pinipili ang Cho'Gath dahil sa dalawang bagay. Una, ang Cho'Gath matibay yan. Pag nabawasan ng buhay yan, mag-CS lang yan, puno na naman. At dahil nga sa Doran's Ring, mas madali siya makakabalik kagad ng mana niya, kakapatay niya ng creeps. At dahil sa passive, kakapatay niya ng isang minion, sigurado may mababalik din siyang buhay. At kung nag-scale siya, it scales well with the level, not with the AP. It could have been better if it was scaling with the actual AP. Anyways, so Right now, this is a very interesting lane right now because okay, and Ketsuwatabe almost gets killed pero may parating tayo dito na Rengar at mukhang wala na siyang aabutan at may naramdaman ng Rengar. Mukhang wala na siya dito. Okay. Mukhang pwede yata. Ay, hindi na padaan. Ay, nakita. Aabangan niya. Nakita siya. At ang kahinaan ng pagiging bulag, ang Rek'Sai, the Rek'Sai, whenever time you draw on borrow underground with the Rek'Sai, you can detect them, but you can't see them. In other words, if you're, let's say, you're in this particular area here in the map, here, you can detect them here, but what if they're here, and you're here, let's say you're here, so, meaning to say, you can actually, the tremor sense is actually pretty good when you're using it under the, inside the brush. Look at that. See? It's always not a good trade when it comes to like the Cho'Gath. It's not. And the amount of sustain that Summoner's Clothes has, it's tremendous. Rek'Sai can heal himself using the Fury bonus. Oh, that's a bad idea. You're spending too much mana. But anyways, okay. Alright, there we go. Actually, you should have blocked that. One is because the return damage will lessen the effect of the push. Because the boomerang does a lot of damage. No shot. Well, I think. Alright, so when I was playing with Sean before, during the time when I was in the summer split, we had problems with Sean with caster type champions such as mages. But Ari is a completely different champion. Ari is an assassin mage. Alright, so there we go. So let me go see here what's going on. One True Bob seems to be able to detect the invade by the Rek'Sai, and the Rek'Sai clears the ward in place, so he might not be able to see, because he went here, he might not be able to see this ward here. So he knows that Rengar didn't leave because of this ward. Anyway, so right now Pantheon went back and bought something for himself, I guess. A pickaxe. So this is gonna be good for trade. However, it's an early pickaxe though. So right now the bottom lane, still the same thing. The CS differential for this is only 6, but there's still the early game, so 6 means a lot. And that's a lot of damage right now coming in from the Twitch. That's the hardest part, being a Twitch. The reason why Twitch is so bad is because it's like the range is not that high. Second thing is that since the range is not that high, wave clearing or trying to get last hit is a hard thing as well. So okay, so he traps it. Undertow. Oh snap. So he gets the assist. Alright, that's a good one. And a good thing too that he got stunned, because if he goes through there, then he will miss the whole thing. Yulak suddenly goes into the mid lane to support the Rek'Sai and the Cho'Gath, which is a good thing I think for Summoner's Clothes. So right now, the bottom lane, Double Imp is left under there. J-Wit's Jizz, let's just call him Jizz. The one with Jizz right now is back from going to the base and just bought us a Vampiric Scepter, boots, and a bunch of pots. So right now, Double Imp has a big fucking sword. That's BF sword, so that's big freaking sword actually. So the next one, it's like there's a lot of advantage right now coming on the side of the blue side team here, which is the Summoner's Cloud. 1,000 gold advantage, and if you look at the gold advantage here, you can see that the amount of gold being pushed through is mostly coming from the mid lane. and the mid lane and the AD carry. So the AD carry is actually farming really well. Now that I think about it, he does really farm well, and if you get the chance to play with double imp Bong, it's actually a pretty good Nocturne player. Okay. So that's the new Rek'Sai pool party Rek'Sai. That's a pretty good looking skin too. That's a taunt. All right, good for trade. The key strike right now, cooldown is a bit lower, unlike before. Here comes the charm, connects but doesn't do much damage because one, you normally focus everything with the with your Q, shields the spear, energy regens faster than mana, so mana is the advantage of shield champions. And here comes the Rengar. Rengar right now chooses to pounce on the Shen. The Shen will be looking forward for the help of the Rek'Sai. Knock off two of them. Velvet Ray is in big trouble right now. He's being ganked by the Rek'Sai and the Shen, and it looks to me that the lady from the Void will be having a double kill and will be counter jungling. Continue to counter jungle this Blood Knight Summoners. So the key, alright, so the bottom lane right now is also screwed. Kachi catches Yushino, and a flash burn by Ian Hart right now, ignite, and all lanes are freaking screwed right now. Oh man, a lot, and I don't know what to say right now for the Blood Knight Summoners, but this 3,000 early gold lead in the first 10 minutes is a big headache when it comes to playing League of Legends, because normally for some teams such as this composition that Summoner's Cloud shows is a mid-game composition or early mid-game composition where they are very strong early game, and they should be able to take advantage of the lead that they have right now. So I've got to go back to showing you the items right now. Alright, so the Rex. Ian Hart gets the kill, which is a very good kill from Ian Hart, because he will need to carry this game right now for the Blood Knight Summoners, because he is the carry of the game. Rengar is good to carrying, but not as if you're like a solo laner. And right as Pantheon is a good is not a good top lane champion because he's not a tank. He is a top carry, such as Yasuo and Riven, so they're still pretty good right here. So I have faith right now in Blood Knight Summoners to make this game a worthwhile game for us. So I'll be looking at the Velvet Ray catches what happened, gets caught by the charm in the net and everything right now, locks up Tuesday, gets the spear, gets the auto attack, and gets owned by Ian Hart, and the Tremor Sense didn't work. I don't know how she got caught there, but I believe it must have been because of the Rengar. He didn't see the Irie coming, but unless I put it back on replay, but no, we missed that one. So let me go ahead and manually move the camera. So this game is being played at patch 5.12. A lot of things that is currently going on with the patch. One is that the new Rune Glaive is up, and the new jungle item as well for the Devour enchantment is also updated as well. So it's a bit better, scales well, and you can actually make use of it every time. It doesn't make Warwick OP, but it makes him a very decent champion when he uses that Devour item. But Warwick now sucks. Don't play Warwick ever during this particular patch. Anyway, so looking at this stats, it seems to have paced down, and because of the 2 kills given, the shutdown kills was there as well. Ari will be getting his early salary blue buff. That's kinda odd though, because the Rengar is too squishy at this per time level here. Very squishy. The Shen here is good. Dewarding the lane here, good for Yushio. Sivir is farming his way right now. Taunt hits Pantheon, but he will not be getting kicked back to Sparta.
Now smell, you can feel.
He'll feel that one. Okay, got hit by the Alright, so that was a total waste of time. And look at that scream! That feral scream there! Jesus Christ, that damage, it takes it half! Oh my god! That's why I don't like playing against Shogat. Because you have to like really memorize the range and stuff like that. And Ari is a mid-range assassin, so you really have to risk putting yourself at risk in every time you try to hit a skill shot. So,
I'll be right under.
but it will not work because this is here. That scene doesn't continue, so they will not be using the invisible method right now. They thought that Mulax wasn't there, Nami, but they really should be watching the Summoner's Clothes games, because I believe Double Imp never goes alone. Never. When he does go alone, that's the time when he starts losing the game. Feral Scream gets 25%. He heard that. Gets back. So it's a total waste. Because when you do the ultimate for Rengar, make sure that you're pretty far away when you do that. And you're somewhere that is distinctly really far away. And make sure that the lane that you're trying to gank baits the call here. That's a total waste of gank. You see, the Rengar is actually the reason. Oh, he almost died. What happened there? I think the combo didn't good because of the heals and stuff like that. So that's good. That's good. But right now we do have a bit of action right now building up in the bottom lane right here. The Rengar seems to have chosen to prioritize getting it done in the bottom lane, and they will. It looks to me that they will try to do something in. They seem to be moving in right now to the mid lane. Cho'Gath moves to the right direction, but the Pantheon seems to be going there, but no, doesn't continue. The Cho'Gath goes up instead, and the Rek'Sai will be following through as well. And Bob knows that he is there. Day is there, you know. Day is there. And they did not read it properly, and they are going to be ganked. Kesu Watabero here will be ganked. The combo breaker. Ari hits everything and gets hit by the tidal wave, and the Yoshino will not be able to survive this. Hits that Rapture and gets the kill for Rek'Sai. And looks like Ian Hart will not be able to knock up connects. 1, 2, 3. Bob attacks the tower, And will they be able to make it? I believe he is now in big trouble and stuck under the turret.
Sneaky, sneaky.
That doesn't work because of this. Yup. And that's it. It's over. It's all over, guys. GG. Unless a miraculous miracle happens, this game will be over in a matter of a few minutes. And the team comp is actually pretty good, but the execution wasn't really there. In other words, practice as a team. Hard to do when you have a personal life, but then again, this is just for fun, y'all. Look at that skin though, it's amazing. The Ari can't one-shot the if the Ari can't one-shot this guys here, the caster minions. Oh, it wasn't able to give it to Sean, which is a bad thing. Okay, so Yoshino gets caught by the rupture. 1, 2, 3 combo. And no shields coming from the Blood Knight summoners now, and they should be able to take this dragon here. Reset coming in for the dragon, and okay, and smite secure. A devour secure. That was a devour secure coming from the Choga. A feast secure. Okay. And it looks ticking. Heal, that's true damage. Yeah. The only way for you to beat the oh, that's a shutdown kill for when it's one-on-one with the Sivir. That's actually the main strength of Twitch is actually one-on-one. For the after the ambush is done, you should be able to win any one-on-one fights with the ambush. Sivir is not good with one-on-ones. Never ever will she be able to be good with one-on-ones. Alright, so it's a great idea right now to build tanky because that's what you need. The Rek'Sai is there. That's not. Alright, so they were able to push one tower right now, making it a bit closer for us. Right now it's only a 6,000 gold lead. Teleport coming in for Pantheon right now to protect the top tier tower. And this is a good gag here. Charm doesn't hit, but the Shen ultimate tries to save the Rek'Sai. No go, and looks to me that Shen might not be able to survive this. Pantheon coming. Rupture hits Ian Hart, puts his life at health. And everything here, nice shield by the Braum to get the Nami ultimate down, and Nami gets hit here. Pantheon gets a kill with the critical passive here, and right now it's just really chaotic here. Can't even describe what's going on, but one true Braum wasn't able to hit the piece, and it looks to me that one of them might die right now, and he didn't continue to eat one of them. Rupture almost hits Ian Hart, but uses the flash. Rek'Sai is now back from the dead, using the ultimate, and the Void Rush goes back here. They might be able to push this tower unless Oh, the wave is here, so they might be able to push a tower, but certainly nonetheless a good gank. No one got killed in the process, so that's a good sign right here from the Blood Knight Summoners. That's a good sign. Remember what I said a while ago, that the composition is only good as the what they're meant to be used for, and the mid-game composition, what the mid-game is starting, and they're not using their power spikes well, then during the late games, like champions such as Twitch and Ari and Rengar, I believe is a the late game champion, it's gonna be tough. Okay, charm hits Catchy. Catchy is a tank, so it doesn't matter here. The Cho'Gath is doing tremendous amount of damage. Build path for the Yukino rushed for the face of the mountain. He should have rushed for, instead of face of the mountain, he should have rushed for something else, because the Cho'Gath will deal a lot of damage without the Legion Aegis of the Legion, because of the extra 20, and Rengar activates his ultimate there, and who will get caught? And Yulax dies first. Spray and pray. Right now, kills one only, but Sivir gets a free hit during the team fight, and one must think right now what they will do. Flash, knock up by the Rek'Sai, shield coming in from the and the auto attack coming from the tower, and okay, that was a great plan there, but too bad it didn't actually work. They got the tower though, so they're getting used to this. Blood Knight Summoners is getting used to the Cho'Gath. It is a good thing. They should, but they will lose this blue buff and the dragon as well, unless they try to rush in there. And the feast is down. It will be a next probably it will be in the next 30 seconds. Let me take a look at the ultimate cooldowns. 48-second cooldown, so it will be coming in sooner than we think. Hits the rum, something that you can't. Rengar gets the Watabiru. They're focusing on the jungler, and who is protecting the AD carry? Shan gets AD carry. Shan is in big trouble, and Velvet Grey will not be able to escape the path of the ninja. And looks to me that's just 10 cold. Oh, it hits double imp, but not enough damage. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is a bit weird. It's a glitch in the system, folks. There you go. Alright, so they have the 3-0 dragon, 18 kills to 8. Tower advantage of 5-1. A 11k gold differential. One might say that this is over, but I still have faith. I still have faith with the Blood Knight Summoners that they can actually do this. They can pull it off. missed the opportunity to actually land a charm, but Yulak is there, Knockup is there, so that's a bad place to move, man. You should have run to them. Too bad though, too bad. So after this game, it will be for Summoner Winter Squad and the Blood Knight Summoners as well. So they'll be playing another game. So this will be the third game after this. So okay. Let me just check the status of the High Tide coming in, hits Velvet Ray, misses the Braum, but the Braum is too far ahead, gets auto-attacked by the Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath gets still some amount of damage, but here is the Twitch! The Twitch! The spray and pray, the rat-tat-tat-tat-tat gets everyone and uses the ambush to try to look for the Cho'Gath. That is actually a pretty bad idea if you ask me right now, because here we go and nothing seems to okay, so there's actually getting about here. That's a good sign that they can actually win a team fight like that. It's just a proper positioning that they need. The charm connects to one through Bob and kills the champion. Gets hit by the taunt. Rek'Sai going in for the Void Rush. Gets for the slow. Gets the Braum. Braum goes in for the assist. Rek'Sai coming in and flash knockup. Q with the true damage, and Charm next with no one but gets stunned anyway, and Rek'Sai should be able to get the knock up on forward champion with the taunt, with the auto attack coming from Saber. Braum tries to block the damage without any avail, and Rek'Sai keeps following the champions right now, going into the red side area, and boom! Two knockup and double imp gets a double kill and an ace for a 26-13 lead right now. That's all doubled, and they will try to get the dragon Baron as well. That's good. Now the thing about Shen is that Shen is some of those champions that the Q is actually pretty good, especially when you're trying to do an objective. You actually heal. Alright, so blue team has slain Baron Nashor. Thanks, announcer. So, without me actually looking, because there's nothing to look at there. So, okay. It's kind of funny though, when Twitch was remade, it was pretty good. Oh, they have the Baron, so it's gonna be harder at damage though. We have so much information right now. While there's nothing much. Let's disconnected. Alright, so they got disconnected right here. So, yeah, okay.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has reconnected. Red team's turret has
So it looks to me like this is all over right now. In the beginning anyway, it's really over to begin with. So, right, so it's a win, and there was a lot of tons of plays there, and right, so off to game 2, and Blood Knight Summoners should be able to look for a way for them to be able to do this. So, I'll get back to you guys after a break.